This video is about why I changed from Spanish to English in all of my communications. So, the thing is that I came from Russia, and if Russia, if you know, there is no justice and the things are very bad. So, that is why I moved from Russia to Spain. And I thought that Spain is Europe, and here we will have justice, and I can develop my career, and my daughter can study here, and then make a good career also, and we can be happy and live very good. But the thing is that when I'm started my own, not company, but I'm autonomo, I'm working as a specialist. Um, for myself. I'm paying all the taxes myself. I'm paying social security myself. So when I started to work, it was okay. Social security was about 90 euros, and even the months when I was not receiving so much money because I was only starting and I was not charging so much for my clients, and that was okay. I could pay this 90 euros, although sometimes I wasn't gaining nothing, but for me it was like, okay, whatever. But then after 2 years, my quota de autónomo, my social security payment raised to first it was 200 euros, and then finally I got a very good client in my career who was paying me not much. It was only 1000 euros, and I had another client who was paying me 350, and I had some more little clients, and maybe I was gaining I don't know, 1500 or something like this, and net it was 1300. So when I started to gain this amount of money and I put it in my social security, they charged me 422 euros, and it was like more, I don't know, more than 30% of what I'm gaining. And also I need to pay income tax out of this. So after gaining 1500, I was left with nothing. I was left with very small amount of money, working as a hell because I had several clients. I was working in the within the week with one client, on the weekends with another clients, and I was not gaining so much. And and afterwards, after all this happened, I already wanted to change my language to English speaking market, because I said like, okay, guys, I don't know how many years more I will live in Spain, but when I get nationality, I will move to another country who is not stealing so much money from the people who are starting their career, because I was super demotivated. And also, I finished the work with my first client when I was working as a fractional chief marketing officer. And I needed a couple of months now to recap all this experience and to make all my own social media, my own YouTube, to attract another client, a little bit bigger one than the first one. But I couldn't. Now I understand that I can't, because they're taking all my money, and I gained a little amount, and they're taking everything in social security. So I cannot spend this money on myself. I cannot rest, not rest, but just recap and be a little bit higher level on the to find another level of clients. I just cannot do that because I don't have this couple of months, because I still need to pay these very big amounts of social security. And even when I'm not gaining nothing or gaining very little, they're taking everything. And I don't know, and they want to raise even autonomous quota in Spain until 2026. So it means that it's not only me, it's not only my problem, but when you are trying to develop your career, when you are trying to gain better clients, you need sometimes to reinvest this money to your own business, but you cannot do that. And me, for example, I'm digital professional. I don't need to invest in the business. I just need some months to invest my time to myself to develop my personal brand, but I cannot do that. I need to take the same clients as before or smaller clients just to survive and just to pay these ridiculous taxes and this ridiculous social security. I had a breakdown. I had a really emotional breakdown because I understood that in this country, I don't know if I can develop myself as a specialist for my own cuenta propia. I don't want to work in a company, but I see that this is the only way for me to survive. And if I will not work for a company as an employee, I will not be able to grow. I will not be able to develop my career. I will always stay in a very, very minimum, bare minimum level, and that's not why I left Russia for this kind of socialism. I could stay in Russia and develop my career there, because in Russia it's the same problem. If you are raising your voice, if you are a little bit higher than other ones, the government comes and steals from you. It's different way than in Spain, but for me it sounds all the same. And the problem is now that I don't know where to go in the world, because I think a lot of countries are in the same state and a lot of countries have the same problems. My question is open. I'm still not feeling very well because I don't have an answer to this question. I don't know what to do. I'm maybe I want to rendir and to tirar la toalla. I don't know how to say it in English. Just to give up. Yeah, maybe I just want to give up because and go. I don't know, to Mercadona or somewhere else to be an employee, because I want to work. I want to work as a businessman. I feel that I'm bright enough to do that, but I don't have support from the government, and not only support, they just don't give me the chance to do that, because every every euro which I gain, they leave me with I don't know 20 cents from this euro. So for example, I will give you numbers. If I gain 1,000 euros, from this 1,000 euros, I pay 21% IVA tax. It's VAT. Uh, and then I pay 15% of income tax. And then I pay 30, I think it's 31% of social security. So they take 67%, and it's like 670 euros. So if I gain 1,000, they leave me with 330. You understand? And if I want to gain double, so I need to double my forces to gain 2,000. And who is working in a digital world, they understand that this is not so easy, because you cannot charge very high amounts in Spain for the Spanish clients, because they don't have this money. If not, if you charge a very high ticket, they just can't afford it. So you need to charge medium, and this is not a very big amount of money. So if I want to gain 2,000 a month, I will not pay income tax 15%. I will pay 24%. So it will be not 67 percent of the taxes. It will be 76%. So gaining 2,000, finally, I will be left only with 480 euros. You understand? And sometimes I work the whole month. I'm working even on weekends, and I gain only 500, less than 500. So this less than minimum salary for a person, for an employee. So the employees who are working in companies, they have their rights, and we are business people who are working for their own without chiefs. We don't have these rights. We don't have a right for at least a minimum salary. I don't know. This is outrageous. I came to Spain. I learned the Spanish language. I integrated in the Spanish society. I was working in a Spanish business. I was doing the best and the best of myself, and not to take the employment from somebody, but to create the employment myself, for myself at least. And what I faced, that I got, I don't know, this is like an estafa, that I need, that I decided bad to come from Russia to Spain, and I need to make another decision in my life. That's sad. That's sad, and I don't know what to do. And when I'm talking with people in Spain, when I'm talking with another business people, they all say the same thing. And even not the business people, even the employees, they say that the system is not working and the system is bad. But they all have, for me, it's very painful because I saw it in Russia, when people say, what can I do? uh, Nobody is doing nothing, so I will also not do nothing. Everything is bought. We have no leader, and if there will be a leader, the government will not let this leader to speak. So we cannot do nothing, and people don't go to the streets. People don't fight. People just are very sad and very outrageous maybe about this topic, but it's, I feel, the same trap, just like in Russia 10 years ago when I decided to move. And the thing is that I'm thinking about it. I'm watching a lot of YouTube, and a lot of I'm talking with ChatGPT about other countries, about the problems, and the problems are more or less the same in a lot of countries. And I don't know which country in the world could be now a good place for me and my daughter, just to work and just to live medium level of life. I'm not saying very rich. I'm not saying even rich. Just medium life. Uh, I don't know.